up. Action.
When you promise your little girl you're going to call at 8 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock comes and goes.
Oh, no.
And 9 and 10.
That's terrible.
She's devastated, sobbing, and I'm the one that has to do the damage control.
Poor kid.
He's out somewhere cavorting with his girlfriend, and Lori's leaving these heartbreaking messages on his voicemail. Daddy, where are you, Daddy?
Oh, God.
He just doesn't get it.
Did he finally call?
Yeah, 1 in the morning.
No.
Tell Lori I'm really sorry.
Oh, what a schmuck.
If you want to tell your daughter you're sorry, call her when she's awake and tell her yourself.
Unbelievable. Was he always like this, or is this what happens to people when they break up? Do they get stupid or what?
I know.
I'm telling you, this whole thing with you and Tom, it's like men get by for years without really talking to us, and then one day, when they finally do, it's to tell you they're leaving.
You and Gabe talk?
Yeah. Are you sure you don't mind sitting outside?
Not at all. Sun feels great.
I feel like I haven't seen you forever.
I know.
You look wonderful, you really do.
Thank you.
We were worried about you.
I know.
You disappeared on us.
I didn't mean to.
I mean, I would call and leave messages. You wouldn't call back right away.
I know, I'm sorry. I needed some time to myself, you know?
You're not mad at me or anything, are you?
Mad at you? Why would I be mad at you?
I don't know. When this thing first happened, we talked all the time.
I know.
You drop by all the time, and then after a while...
I thought you were getting sick of me.
No.
I was getting sick of me.
Are you sure I haven't offended you in some way?
Karen, why would you have offended me?
You don't think on some level you blame me for this whole
Oh,
thing?
God, that is ridiculous.
I was the one to introduce you.
So what? We were grown-ups. We knew what we were doing.
I set this whole thing in motion. I mean, all the rancor and rage and the pain the kids are going through.
That was out of your control. That we came together was as much out of your control as us falling apart. You can't control everything, Karen, even though you like to think you can.
So I guess you immersed yourself in your work this whole time, which was probably the healthiest thing you could have done.
Actually, no. I haven't been to my studio in weeks.
How come?
Pressure to paint has totally lifted.
Oh, that'll pass.
I'm not worried about it. I don't want to paint anymore.
Why?
Right after Tom left, this unburdening took place. I took a look at what I've been doing with my life, and it seems so insignificant to me.
How can you say that after all that hard work? All those years?
Let's face it, I was never very good.
That's not true. You're very good.
You don't have to say that anymore.
I like your stuff.
It's okay. I'm over it. It's not important anymore.
Wow. Well, so what have you been doing all winter?
Well, therapy twice a week.
Good.
And I'm seeing someone.
Why, you little devil, isn't that great?
It is. He's a wonderful man.
What's his name?
David.
Yeah? How'd you meet him?
Actually, I met him years ago, like 10 years ago or something.
Oh, yeah?
He and Tom used to work together.
Uh-oh, another lawyer?
Yeah, right?
Well, we can't have everything.
Anyways, he just happened to call for Tom.
Mm-hmm.
And I filled him out what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
He was very compassionate, and it turns out his marriage is falling apart too.
Hmm.
So we decided to meet for a drink. Turns out we have a lot in common. I've been seeing him ever since.
Well, it certainly seems to agree with you. I think it's great you're getting your feet wet. I mean, to hell with Tom.
Actually, it's a bit more serious than wet feet. Oh God, it's like high school. I'm blushing. It's just been so exciting stealing away when we can.
How long has this been going on?
A few months.
Oh,
We're having such a good time.
a few months?
He's teaching me how to rollerblade.
Oh, God.
I'm getting pretty good at it too. We play hooky some afternoons, and he takes me out too, along the canal.
Do you wear a helmet, knee pads, and everything?
Yes.
'Cause you could really hurt yourself on
It's
those.
fun. You should try it. We'll give you and Gabe a lesson.
Oh, yeah, I could just see Gabe.
He's so full of life, David. He's so open and optimistic. He's a playmate. That's what he is, a wonderful playmate.
Boy, that was fast.
What?
Well, I mean, Tom's barely out the door.
Oh, Karen.
You didn't want to be alone for a while? I mean, you haven't been alone in a dozen years.
I've always been alone. Don't you see? I spent my marriage alone.
Yeah, but, I mean, to get involved with someone right away,
I'm in love with him.
how could you be in love with him?
I am.
You've only just met him.
I met him years ago, I said.
Through Tom.
Right. We met socially a few times, the two couples.
But that's different.
I mean, it's not like he's a stranger. The preliminaries are out of the way. There's a history there. It's already kind of shorthand.
I can understand it's being exciting. I mean, I can understand that. But love?
What's so hard to believe? I fell in love with Tom that first weekend at the vineyard.
Okay, and look where that got you. Sorry. I just wish you'd give it some more time.
And let this moment pass? No way. I don't want to let this moment... Look, why do I even bother?
What?
You think I'm crazy.
I never said that.
This is my opportunity for a real marriage, a real partnership, but you don't want me to have that, do you?
What an outrageous thing to say. Of course I do.
I'm finally feeling whole. Finally feeling like I'm on the right track for the first time in my life, and what do? You undermine me.
I am not undermining you. I'm only thinking of what's best for you.
Oh, I see.
Just try being alone for a while. That's what I would do.
What's so great about being alone, huh? What's so great about it?
I mean, I would indulge myself, get to know myself better.
That's easy for you to say. You have Gabe. You have this life.
Beth.
You know what I think? I think you love it when I'm a mess.
What?
You do. You love it when I'm all over the place, flailing about. I finally find someone who's like an anchor, and you don't want to hear about it.
That's not fair. That is not true.
Come on, you need me to be a mess. You're invested in it. Every Karen needs Beth.
That's not fair.
We all play the parts we're handed. I was the mess, the ditz, the comic relief. You got to be Miss Perfect. Everything just right. Just the right wine, just the right spice, just the right husband. How was I supposed to compete with that?
Nobody was asking you to compete with anything.
You're right. There was no contest. I couldn't possibly reciprocate. The hostess gifts you would give me, I couldn't tell if you were being remedial or just plain hostile.
I had no idea you felt this way.
We can't all be like you, Karen. God knows I've tried. No matter how much I stir, my soup still sticks to the pot.
We love nothing more than having you in our home and cooking you meals.
We loved it too.
I mean, you're my family.
I know.
God, I spent the first 20 years of my life doing whatever the hell I could to get away from my family, and the next 20 years trying to cobble together a family of my own. I just thought if I could choose my friends, if I could choose my family, if I could make my friends my family.
Congratulations. The family you've chosen is just as fucked up and fallible as one you were born into. How are the boys? You and Gabe?
Good.